Hey, what's up, guys? It is Canadian Gay here, back with another episode, or not even an episode, but another video based on NHL 22. It is my ultimate companion franchise spreadsheet that I have made for you guys. It's almost a carbon copy of what I had last year, but I've added some stuff to it, and I think you guys will really like it. There's some instructions here, just how each sheet works. The supported name and abbreviations for specific slides, or sheets, I should say. First up, you have team selection here, so you get to pick whatever team you want. Let's say you want to be the New Jersey Devils. Their team color and their logo pops up. You manually have to import their names and top 5 prospects. I tried to do it to where it'll do that automatically, but I couldn't find the right coding and whatnot to do that. But there you go. Team information, when the team was founded, their arena name, the capacity. This is all really like preference. If you want to do this, feel free. Team results. You got the team you're using, their win-loss ratio from each year, their overall defense and goaltending overalls, how far they made in the playoffs, if they made it, their top player from that year, their leading scorer, and their starting goalie. I'll show you here. Let's say you're starting off a franchise with let's say the New York Islanders. Here, you would have to import their full name for this to work. But New York Islanders, they pop up. Let's say you're there for a 5-year term. And then, you don't get another contract extension, so you move on to the Ottawa Senators. There you go, and their logo pops up. Oh, what did I do? And their logo pops up. And then you be with them for 4 years. And then you decide whether you want to stay with them or not. But that's completely up to you. That's how that works. Team lines. You got the first, second, third, and fourth lines, the extra lines, first, second, third pair extra lines, and your 2 goaltenders. There's your overall rankings from each year. Right here, we're next to team. This is where you import the abbreviations. So Anaheim, Boston, New Jersey Devils, or I believe it's just NJ for New Jersey. Toronto. That's how it works. Let's go ahead and delete this. The link to the spreadsheet will be in the description below. Trades. You're allowed 5 assets per trade. The first season, that's right there. Let's say you are taking over the Toronto Maple Leafs and you make a trade with the, let's say, Detroit Red Wings, excuse me. Their team name pops up. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but I tried to get their logo to pop up to the right, but it just wouldn't work with the VLOOKUP formula I was using. Free agency. Let's say your free agent signings that you make throughout your franchise GM mode career, or franchise load, I should say. Pretty self-explanatory. You put their name, their age, a team that they're previously on. So let's say they're on San Jose. Their team color pops up, and you are the Edmonton Oilers. There you go. And the grade of the signing, this is kind of like how you feel about it. If you feel like it was a steal of a pick, it's an A grade. But if you feel like, and you could always change this later, like you think of it to A grade now, it didn't really work out. Let's give it a C+. It's kind of like a later thing to do after your signings. Standings, self-explanatory. You're first in the Atlantic, first in the Metro, your wild cards, first in the Central, first in the Pacific, your wild cards. President's Trophy, let's say the Vancouver Canucks win it. Their team color pops up, but let's say the Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. Their team color and logo pops up above. And that's how it is all across the board here. Just like that. Obviously, they're not going to win that many Stanley Cups in a row, but you get the gist. Playoff trees. Same thing. Pacific. I'm just going to put random teams here. Let's put Vegas Golden Knights, blah, 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 Boston Bruins. Every team color will pop up wherever you put them within the bracket. AllStars. This is your choice. This isn't obviously a feature in the game, but I decided to include it nonetheless just for your sake. If you wanted to have it or not, I manually pick it. The way I pick it is towards the All-Star break where you usually be. I go to the league leaders and stats, and I look for, obviously the top players and some surprises here and there. Next up here, we have 23 and under. Self-explanatory, the best players that are 23 23 years old and under. And I import them into here. I try not to use the same players each year. I try to mix it up. But I go to league leaders to find the best players 23 and under. League awards, self-explanatory. The team that they're on, the name of the recipient and the amount of points they got for the heart, the goals, the points, plus, minus, stuff like that. Draft picks, I'm going to be highlighting the top 5 picks from each class. You can too. The year of the class, and then here's your pick from each and every pick that you have within that draft class. Hall of Fame inductees, self-explanatory. It's not in the game. I just go to the retirements page at the end of the season, and I manually pick out who's going to be in the Hall of Fame. And then the last slide here is the created players that I have used and have made for franchise. So there you go. This is when it was last updated, but I still think it's pretty up to date here. There's a lot of players that I went over. A lot of players I've upgraded, downgraded, nerfed, boosted, created. And the link to the created players will also be in the spreadsheet if you click right here. And click on here, it'll take you to YouTube of my roster that I have assembled for franchise. That is about it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys find use for this spreadsheet. I know that I'm going to be using it for my franchise modes because I like to keep track of all the stats. And yeah, guys, if you want to see more NHL 22 content, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.